Slime Rancher.
Yeah.
It's been early access forever on Steam. Actually, not that long, maybe over a year.
Not like a year and a half.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now it's out. Is it out on PS4 in addition to Xbox One?
No, it's Xbox One and PC right now.
Okay, and it's also the games with gold for Xbox.
Right, so if you're an Xbox Live subscriber, you can get it for free on Xbox One.
So it seems like you like this game a lot.
I did. I really did.
And the easy pitch for this game would be...
So it's hard because I'm always hesitant to do the it's like this meets this all in one.
But it's kind of a walking sim.
Well, so with the understanding that it is more than the sum of its parts, right?
Yeah.
Like, it brings together a lot of things that I really like. It brings together parts of like the easygoing farming or easygoing ranching of like Viva Pinata.
Ooh.
Some of the exploration parts remind me of like Minecraft, the sort of idea of being like, okay, I'm far from home in dangerous territory. I got an inventory full of stuff that I want to get back to my base.
Yeah.
You know? And then there's also kind of an element of like routine that scratches the same itch for me that Stardew Valley did.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just, if you're a sucker for progression, go for this game.
Yeah. Especially like one of the things I think it does the best is that it always gives you interesting things to spend your money on, right? So like I think about like take a game like The Witcher 3, which when I would get skill points in The Witcher 3, I was always kind of like, an extra like 1.2% to critical hit. Like my skill points would just accrue because like I wasn't excited to really spend them on anything.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 is a great game. I really like it. But
sure.
That being said, every time I would get, like cross a money threshold in Slime Rancher, it would be like, God, what of these like 5 things do I want? Do I want to upgrade my jetpack? Do I want to build a new corral? Do I need more storage? Do I need another silo? Should I unlock this part of my ranch that I can like maybe get some more plots to deal with? And so it's just like all of these different options, and I was excited about all of them.
Yeah, so you're walking around. It looks kind of like Team Fortress, first person, sprinting around this environment. Reiner and I have played a little bit. Tack, I don't know if you played
I have
it
not,
at all.
but I'm very intrigued based on what I'm hearing now.
The best part of the game is you have this vacuum cannon gun thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Power Vac 10 billion. That thing
That's
can
right.
suck up stuff like you wouldn't believe.
Like you wouldn't believe.
And it's like slime. You're sucking up little slimes like from Dragon Quest, right?
Yeah.
They're like little teardrop shaped slimes with smiley faces, and you're like,
it's very cute. I played about the same last night as I did in early access, and it hasn't changed as much as I thought since last time I checked in on the early access version. And I hit this impasse where it's like, I don't know what I should be doing here. I have 2 corrals. One of them is overflowing with pink slimes everywhere, and then it's a pain in the ass to pick up their poop, which is the currency in the game. Is there some way to filter it out so you can only suck up poop? I'm very interested in this question.
God.
So I guess what I'd say is like what's changed since early access is really just sort of like they've been in early access, they've been adding areas over time and other refinements and stuff like that. So there's more than just that ranch area.
Is that always home base? Is it the hub, or are you moving your hub?
No.
Okay.
So your ranch is your home base, and this is again, I hesitate to make the Minecraft reference too hard because it's not all about like building and stuff like that.
It's not procedurally generated, yeah.
But and it's not procedurally generated, but it does have that element of like going as far from home as you can, or digging. Well, there's no digging. Going far from home to like get valuable resources that you want to bring.
you
back.
go in caves and stuff like that.
Yeah. So there are different zones, but really, what the game part of what I found really fun about it is it's got a sort of like learn by experience element to it. So it's got this like in-game encyclopedia that you can sort of reference to give you a baseline of like how you should play the game and what you should do. But for me, some of the best parts are just the stories that happen that teach you to like, oh God, I'm not doing that again. Right. So it's like you have let's say you have 2 slimes in the same pen and you feed them. They're different colors. You have a pink slime and a rock slime. One's pink, one's blue.
Of course.
You feed them each a carrot and they do their little like plort, which is what happens when you feed them. You called it poop. I don't think it's explicitly poop.
It's poop. What the hell else would you call it? You feed them and a thing comes out.
Yes.
I'm into this.
And it's worth your weight in gold.
So if a slime eats a different colored plort, it becomes a sort of crossbreed between the color that it ate and what it is.
That works for animals too, Dan, if you ever want to try eating like horses crap.
I'm probably not going to give it a whirl.
Okay.
So part of what makes that interesting though, so like in that situation, if the pink and the blue slime plort and eat each other's plorts, then you have 2 crossbreeds that are basically the same kind of slime now. They're both pink-blue hybrids, right? But let's say you throw a different kind in there. This is what I tried to do. Is like I threw a different kind in there and fed him. Let's say it was a yellow one. If a slime that's already been like crossbred tries to eat a third color of plort, it turns into this monster called the tar that then just like can overrun your ranch and turn all your slimes into monsters.
How do you kill them?
You can add water to your vacuum gun and that kills them.
Because right now all I can do is like suck them up and then walk them someplace
No,
far away.
You need the water upgrade for your gun, and then if you just douse them with some water that you collect, it gets rid of them. But so situations like that are like oh god, I need to be a lot more careful about what slimes I put in which corrals and what they eat, because otherwise they can just like turn into this disaster. Which it's never, even if it were to wipe out every slime I owned, I probably would have like enough of a reserve of resources that it really isn't hard to go and like catch a few slimes and bring them back.
I'm still confused. So you're trying to combine these slimes to get to the rarest slimes so that their poop is worth a fortune. You can cash that in. Like, should I have overflowing cages and just catch as many slimes as possible?
That's no. So usually for me, the approach that I found that works the best is to have I think I keep maybe about 8 slimes in a corral usually. And then you can set up machines you can like upgrade the corrals to auto feed them and to auto collect the plorts.
Oh, really? There's the secret ingredient.
So where the strategy here comes in is, let's say like each slime has a favorite food. So when they eat that, they produce double plorts.
I think it's
Goes right
Mexican
through 'em.
food.
Yeah. Hey.
So if you have a crossbreed slime, that's when you feed it, it automatically plorts out one of each color, right? But if you feed it its favorite food, it plorts out 2 of each color.
Naturally.
So if you want to like maximize your profit, you find the kinds of slimes that are going to produce the most valuable plorts, you crossbreed them, and then you set up the auto feeder to feed it its favorite food, and then auto collect the plorts. So then when you come back into ranch, you just like gather them up and sell them and make a fortune.
It's Joe's favorite type of game because numbers go up. It's as simple as that.
I do really like that.
It made me feel like a monster.
Why?
These things should be cuddled, given to children, not caged.
They are really cute. But then there are some that are kind of, there's a radioactive one that you can't.
He needs to be caged.
Yeah, you got to cage that.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt.
And that's how, so you're not actually breeding slimes and like growing new ones necessarily. The breeds that are out there exist in the world, and you're going and like capturing them. And then your input is really like reading or like deciding if you want to crossbreed them, which plorts you want to generate, things like that.
It's weird that I know that the chronology doesn't work out this way, but there's like the slime breeding stuff within Stardew Valley, which I didn't really get into, but it's weird to like, if that's the focus of the entire game, then it's awesome. Like if that's all you have to focus on and just go out and explore. But you talk about like it's a game where you learn through experimentation. Do you feel like it needs more guidance out of the gate? Like it's been in early access for so long and it's popular, and so people have built up facts and they seem to know what they're doing. But for this wider release now, do you feel like it struggles with training?
I intentionally avoided doing a whole lot of like looking online for help. I tried to, assess it using what the game provided. And my one complaint about it, I think, is that there are a couple things that are absolutely like the core of your, like, this is how you get further in the game. And it doesn't totally communicate to you how important that is.
Just money?
That's the trap that I fell into at first. It's thinking like, well, I'm making some good money. I'm getting some upgrades. I feel like I should be doing more. Like there are these locked doors that I don't know how to get into. Like
there's more to life than just money, like locked doors.
Well, I was just trying to figure out like the game didn't really tell me what these doors are for or how I open them. So what I'm going to tell people who are listening, because I wish that I had known I felt like I wasted some time figuring it out. And that was like, around in the world, you're going to find some large versions of slimes, like super big ones that don't move, called Gordos. And
great name.
Some of them, you basically have to feed them that slime's like food that slime will eat. So if it's a big blue slime, it'll eat vegetables. So you feed it 50 vegetables, and then it explodes and will either reveal like a teleporter that gets you to other places, or it'll drop a key that you then use to unlock those slime doors. And when you unlock the slime doors, those lead to new areas with new slimes, with new slime doors, and that's how you like progress through the world.
So we should be hunting Gordos.
Yeah.
Do those
Of
big
course.
ones, can you bring them back to your camp and have them, what is it, Plort or Paul Blart?
No.
What is it?
Yeah, it's Paul Blart in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go. You
Yeah,
split, man.
Dude, Gordo's plorting. I'm definitely going to play this.
No, they stay where they are. So you basically just feed them, they explode, you harvest what they explode, and that helps you get further in the game.
Awesome. What a delight. What'd you give this game?
I give it an 8.5. I really
Wow,
liked it.
out of the blue for you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like I got super addicted to it.
Oh, that's
I mean,
great
I
to hear.
still am. I'm still playing.
I'm getting on board.
There we go. Thank you so much for watching this excerpt from the Game Informer Show podcast. You can subscribe to the audio version and listen to new episodes airing every Thursday. We cover big games on the horizon, games that we've just reviewed. We have long-form developer interviews, a lot of fun stuff. So check it out every Thursday.